Well, hello, stamping friends. This is Traci Raether from Plum Crazy Stamping, and it's time for our regularly scheduled Facebook Live. It's Wednesday, October 12th, and you know what? Halloween is just around the corner. So tonight, I thought that I would help you to make a very simple yet really fun card. And if you have some little ghosts and goblins that you want to send a really cool Halloween card, this might just be the trick. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my camera up in the holder here so you can see my desktop. And I also would ask you to please sign in and let me know where you are watching from. And use the comments, whether you are watching live or on the replay, to ask any questions or share any feedback with me. I am so glad that you're here. So once again, we're going to do a really fun shaker card for Halloween tonight. So let me get the phone where it needs to be, and you're going to see it flip around here. And then I'm just going to put it down and double check that you can see everything here. There we go. Okay. And let me press the magic button here on the computer so I can see your comments. Gosh, I cannot believe it's October 12th already. Inside secret, it's 10 days till my birthday. And you know what? Here's the bad news. It usually snows the week before or the week after my birthday. So, we'll see. They say that we're supposed to be getting very cold temperatures and that it's very possible. My mom tells me that it did snow the day I was born. So, yeah. Let's hope, though, most years when it happens, it's gone right away. I'm going to the Packer game this Sunday, and I'm sure hoping it won't be snowing that day, but I understand that it's going to be around 50 degrees. So I'm going to be bundled up for Lambeau Field. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started, and I want to show you the card we're going to make. Now, I'm going to show you a secret to make this confetti move around more. I forgot to do it. So, I can play with it a little bit and get it to move. But it isn't as free-flowing as I would like it to be. It sure is a pretty card with the sparkly confetti in there, but it doesn't move as much as I would like it to. So I'm going to show you a secret to help that along. So I am interested in knowing who has made shaker cards before. And like I said, I'm going to show you a very simple way to make shaker cards. So I don't know how long ago it was that I made a shaker card, and whether it was in a class. It might have been a class, not necessarily Facebook Live. And many times in order to get a shaker card, you will use a window sheet, and you'll use I'm trying to think what we would call it. The line foam that is like dimensionals around the edges. So a lot more supplies are needed and somewhat more futzing around. So let's look at how we're going to make this simple and fun card, okay? So I'm just going to set that over here and then get our supplies. So tonight I'm choosing to use Blackberry Bliss. This is such a fun color for my card base. And this is a regular, half sheet of cardstock. So I have 8.5 by 5.5, and then I have it scored at 4 1/4. And I'm just going to use my bone folder here to make my nice crisp edge. Okay, so we've got our card base. Now I'm using some retired designer series paper, but there is a cottage gingham paper that you could choose to use that would be much like this. if you wanted to. And I'm going to show you how this was a 6x6 piece of paper. You can see when actually, if I put it like this, you'll see how it matches perfectly. This was a 4-inch piece as the card layer on the top of this card. And then I have a 2-inch piece. Well, I don't want to waste that, so my card is going to look just a little different. And I'm going to choose to glue that right to the top because this is going to be a landscaped oriented card. So I'm just going to use the portion that I have left from making the other card. You know, you're still going to see the pretty design. So I'm going to just center that as if I were, you know, I had the full 4-inch this way and it's 5 1/4 this way. So actually 2 inches by 5 1/4 to put that up there. Okay. Then the secret weapon here for our simpler shaker card is to use a cellophane bag or sleeve. And then whatever size I choose to use, because these come in multiple different sizes, is the size that you cut your cardstock that is going to go inside when you're making the shaker. So I've cut it exactly the size of the cellophane bag. But before I put it in here, here's the secret. Take your embossing buddy, which is what we get the static off of our cardstock whenever we're doing heat embossing. And that will also take away any static or stickiness and actually just make it much easier for the little confetti that I have that I want to put inside here so that it slides around. Okay, so that's the secret weapon. And then I'm going to just put this inside the cellophane bag, being mindful that I have the seam of this bag on the back, not where I'm going to put my confetti. And then I'm going to slide this all the way down to the corner. Okay, and then I'm just going to flip this over and use some Scotch tape to tape it closed. Well, I better not do that until I put my confetti in, right? So what I did is I had some purple gems from Stampin' Up! And then I had gotten, oh gosh, over the years, I'm always on the, you know, lookout for different fun stuff. So I got the black cats and the pumpkins, you know, just out and about. So they are not a Stampin' Up! Now I just keep them in a little bag here, and I just made a little pile of them. And so I'm going to put this in here, but before I do a lot of mixing it around, I want to now tape down the back of my cellophane bag so that I keep all of that in the front and it doesn't come to the back of the cellophane bag. Okay, so I've just got that taped down. And see how that one moves a little bit more. I actually have quite a bit of the confetti in there. Where it's piled up, it's kind of stuck and not moving. So you just kind of got to play with it a little bit to get it to move around. Okay. And then that is going to actually get popped up on dimensionals for the front of my card. So I'm just going to get my regular size dimensionals, and I'm going to go ahead and pop that up on the front of my card. That always adds a little interest if you can, you know, pop it up instead of having it be flat. And let's see, where's my take your pick tool here to Get the adhesive off the dimensionals. Hi, Betty. Hi, Jean. And another Betty. Hello. Yes, cloudy, rainy day here today for sure. Hi, Shar. So have you guys done shaker cards before? And if so, did you know this technique, or did you have, have you learned the other one that I explained, kind of using the dimensional, as around the whole side, and then using window sheets? Okay, so we've got the confetti now in its little window. So now we're going to go ahead and do some stamping. We're going to stamp a sentiment on the front, and then we're going to do some stamping for inside the card. So I'm going to actually turn this landscape. I'm going to use some of my, oh yeah, and I have the envelope too. So while I'm stamping, I want to take care of that as well. So I'm going to use the Blackberry Bliss. Okay, Shar, you've used the cello bag before. Great. Let's go ahead and do the front. Now, let me show you this stamp set. This is from last year, so you may or may not have it, but I really think it was cute, so I thought I would use it. I am using the You're So Sweet, It's Scary sentiment, and then I'm going to put Happy Halloween to You, and then I'm going to put the witch on my envelope. So using all of the different stamps, these are cling stamps, so I'm not going to use my Pierce mat. I'm just going to do some straight stamping here. And, I don't remember. This is obviously a stitched label. I'm not sure where that is from. Sorry, I can't tell you that. It might actually have been from the die set that matched this stamp set. Since I didn't write something separate down, I would think that that's probably likely the situation. Okay, and let's go ahead and do Happy Halloween. Okay, I'm just going to center that. So we've got that part. And then, I think I'm going to put my witch inside here as well as on the envelope. The envelope gets thrown away. So let's just do a little bit of, we'll kind of put her up here in the corner. There we go. I think she's landing there. Let's have her take off on the envelope. So just doing a little bit of something on the corner makes it nice. All right, so now that we've got that done, let's go ahead and shut this. And I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to keep this flat on here. I don't want it to get too puffy, so I'm just going to put a little, I'm going to use the seal since the, I'm putting it on the acrylic bag, or the cellophane bag, sorry. Let's get that going a little there. It doesn't want to go. Oh, there we go. Now it's stuck to my finger. Okay, there we go. So I'm just going to center this on the top of the cellophane bag. Now this I'm going to go ahead and use my glue to put this inside the card. There we go. I like the look of Very Vanilla on the Berry Bliss. I'm trying to find some ways to use it a little bit more in my cards recently. I think it's pretty for, fall, to use this with so many of the fall colors. All right. So there we go. Yeah, see how this one moves a little more I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, I loved to get these. I don't know if you've ever put all kinds of confetti in the card, inside the envelope, and when you open it, it all falls out. You know, someone's mom probably doesn't appreciate that much, but it's sure fun when you're a kid. So, you know, you could do that as a little extra something too. So with that being said, that's the card for today. Trying to take, I've been doing some longer Facebook Lives, so have this one be short and sweet and hopefully helpful for you to make a fun Halloween card for some of your favorite little ghosts and goblins this year. If you have any other questions, let me see. I'll take a peek here. Oh, used a dryer sheet for the static? Sure, that's a great idea. Hi, Sue from Iowa. And yeah, if you haven't done it with the cellophane bag, just try it. So much easier, I think. I like the other one too, but this is just a little bit easier. So let me go ahead and I'm going to get the phone down here and flip it around. Okay, there we go. And flip it this way. All right. So thank you so much for joining me this evening. I hope that as we are marching our way forward to Halloween, you are ready for all the trick-or-treaters. You're dropping a little card in the mail to those special folks that you want to wish them well and make sure they're enjoying fall. Once again, if you have any questions or I can help you in any way, please contact me at Traci, Traci, at plumcrazystamping.com. And I'll look forward to seeing you next Wednesday when I'll have another fun project for us on Facebook Live. Take care and happy stamping, friends. Bye-bye.